Okay guys, so we've just been through this split, but we took the queen from this hive here. As you see, it's really overcast and it's about 15 or 16 degrees here in Anglesey, North Wales. There's still quite a bit of activity by the entrance, so good sign. So we're going to go through this hive now. Sorry for the shoddy camera work and being really unorganised, but let's have a look, see how we can get on with it. So for those of you who didn't see the last video, live video, we took a split from this hive last week, about 7 days ago, and so we're back here today to have a little look through and see how the girls are getting on. The plan is, if I see any swarm cells, I'm going to separate one good looking swarm cell. I'm going to take my best guess, put it to the side, and then I'm going to shake off all the bees. It's going to get a bit chaotic in here. I'm going to shake off all the bees and take down every single swarm queen cell that I find, and again just leaving myself one queen cell. Let's get got a little box here. I was using it as a bait hive. So I'll just use it to store my frame that I want to keep with the I'll use it to store the frame with the good queen cell that I want to keep. I'll put it in here, so I know I've got the queen cell. Double check my smoker. Probably going to just really quickly top this up. 2 seconds. Okay, so amateur hour here at Honeyherd, pretty standard really, but now I've got my smoker nice and topped up. It wasn't out or anything, but now it's all nicely topped up. Got my hive tool. I'm hoping that's pretty much all I'm going to need with my box, so let's have a little look. So yeah, like I say, last week took a split from here, took a split from this hive. So these are queenless at the moment. I do not like this top board. I don't know how you guys get on with these flimsy bits of plastic. I think I've got a better crown board somewhere, so I'll probably stick that on. Now, how are we looking? This is the top box. This is a honey super. Let's turn the camera around, give you a quick look in here. So that's what we're looking like in here. So just the middle frames being drawn out on this honey super. It's been terrible weather recently for us. With rain, lots of rain. It's been terrible weather, lots of rain, so the bees probably haven't had much time to go out foraging as they would like. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 frame in. just starting to draw that out. Might move the camera a bit closer here. Yeah. Well, this is my first live video, guys, so I do apologise. If anyone actually ends up watching this, it's really shoddy, I know. But it's the editing. All my videos take so long to edit. I'm just an amateur. Hey, middle frame here. Yeah, it takes so long to edit because I'm an amateur editor. And I've got a job and things like that. And a family. So, it's going out nicely. And working on the other side. Oh, actually, on this side I've got cat brood. Yeah, in the honey super. What I did was to go on brood and a half. I took one frame from the brood box and I moved it up into the honey super because they just weren't drawing this out. Since I've done that, they have been drawing this out. So, and the brood looks fine. They have definitely. Not really much going on here. Another frame. Well, they've started to put some cups on there, but there's no queen in here, so no queen in here, so no worries about those being charged queen cells. Wow, this box is really full. You can see quite well from there, yeah. Smoke is still lit. Quite a lot of moisture in this. Yeah, I am not a fan of normally I'll be looking out for the queen here, but wow, this box is absolutely rammed. Can't really put it there because it's got on the top of this box here. For those who are new to the channel, my name's Paul and this is my first year as a beekeeper, so I'm an absolute novice. So if you're here looking for expert advice, you're in the wrong place. So this is my first year. I'm just sharing the journey with anyone who cares to pay attention, really. Oh, I'm missing. See, just mistake after mistake. Constantly making mistakes. There's just a frame that I didn't put in back in the honey super. The bees back on there as well. Okay, so I've got a feeling these bees are going to be pretty angry today. They're queenless, as well as oh look, there's a charged queen cell on there. So far, that's my best option, isn't it? So I'm just going to move that to this box and see what happens. Oh, there's a capped one there. There's a capped queen cell there. I don't know if you can see it very well. Just here. So maybe that's a good option as well. Wow, I've got so much work to do here now. So my mentor, he suggested I use 8. Wow, there's some on here as well. Wow, they're everywhere. Wow, that looks like quite a good one now. Don't know what you guys think on that. This one here, quite elongated, already capped over. I think that actually is the better one. And that was in 1, 2, 3, position 4. So I've not seen anything on that one. I've still got the bottom box to go, but I know the queen's up in this top box, so I think the best queen cell will be in the top box, because the queen was up there when I removed her, so she'd have been laying fresh eggs up in the top box. Again, loads of cat brood. So I think I've broken that queen cell on the bottom there. When it's probably attached some way to the frame below. And so far, and it's still early days, but so far these bees have got quite a nice temperament, all things considered. So far. Could be worse. And this box is absolutely rammed with bees. And they're just drawing out this one. Drawing out the next one. Okay. So I'm keeping that frame over there. This is unattached. This is unattached. The smoker stays lit, and this box is rammed with bees as well. It's actually crazy how many bees are in here, considering I've took quite a substantial split out. Nothing on there, just some plastic frame what we've rolled beeswax on. They're just starting to draw that out a little bit. I'm going to give these a gentle puff. Yeah, I can see on the top of this frame here, that's probably where the queen cell was attached. Smoke myself a little bit. Put my hands. Put my hands. And let's have a little look into here. Just drawing that out. A little bit of stores. Not much though, to be honest. A little bit of pollen, but very little. Like I say, the bees haven't been out. Haven't been out that much over the last week, so you know they probably would have used up a lot of those stores that I was seeing in here last week. Yeah, my mentor suggested I use a split board to make this. It's a lot easier to make a split with that, using a split the screen board. A couple of cells down there, nothing in them. but I just didn't have it ready in time. And you can see how many bees are in here now, and I've taken a substantial split out of it. They were absolutely round and they were making queen cups, so I just kind of maybe panicked a bit and just made the split when I probably should have waited for that split board. Probably would have been a little bit easier than doing it this way. However, this is where I'm at now. So now I need to go through and find every single queen cell. I'm not looking forward to having to shake off every single frame to make sure that I've got all the queen cups. But whether it's the right way or the wrong way, I'm going to go through it all first, have a little look what's going on before I start shaking frames about. Don't usually smoke these quite so much, to be honest. Just drone brood, and they're just drawing out these frames. These were frames now that I replaced the split frames with. Wow, look at that! They're drawing out those. There'll be no queen cells on here because these are just wax foundations when I took the queen away. But they are busy drawing this out now. Good girls. Okay. So I've got my frame that I want to keep with the one queen cell on it. Now the fun begins. I'm going to have to shake off every single frame. Now the fun begins. I'm going to have to shake off every single frame and take down all the queen cells. So I've got the one queen cell that I want to keep on there. Well, there's a couple on there. But now I need to go through and shake off every single frame. This is going to be carnage. Do you know what? Bit of a wimp. I might put on my thicker gloves for this. I do not know how this is going to go. Done to these gloves, can't get them on. Okay, so let's have a look, shall we? I'm going to shake off every single frame and make sure there's no queen cells on any of them. Well, I'm not doing that one because that was a foundation frame that I put in when I took the queen away. This is going to be absolute pandemonium in here. Anything that looks vaguely like a queen cell, I'm going to take down. know this is really disruptive to the bees, but really needs to be done, otherwise we're going to be losing bees to the trees. We're going to be swarming. If I leave more than one queen cup in here, there's a good chance, from all the research I've done, there's a good chance that if I leave one single queen cup too many, there's a good chance you're going to swarm. Just one here. Oh, you can see that. I don't think it's charged. However, no, oh, yeah, I think I just pulled off some cap worker brood. I don't think it was charged. No, nothing in there. Get that later. Stick it in a bucket or something. I need to start keeping all my wax so we can do something with it in the future. We'll use it to do frames or make candles, etc. Absolutely nothing on here. I am a little concerned about the amount of food they have in here. There does not seem to be a lot of food in here at all. A few bees stinging in here. Got hands on the top bit and I probably have the alarm pheromone on there, so a bit of smoke, hopefully that'll mask that pheromone a bit. This is the end frame. Nothing on there at all apart from get them drawing this out hopefully by sticking it a little bit closer to the brood nest, saying that there's next to no brood in there. It's all in the top box. And let's get on to the top box then. Yeah, so lots of cups on this one, but I don't think any of them are charged, to be honest. But I'm going to shake it off, just double check. I mean, none of them are charged, I can see, but I'm not taking any chances. Just going to take them down. This is the outside frame, I'll stick them there. Smoke on here. Shake off. Ooh, that's a big one. Big one right here, look. Charged as well. Pink eye. Queen's got pink eyes, or purple eyes I should say. Will you be experts? Know exactly what stage she was at then. Oh, there's another. I shouldn't have shaken that. Well, I've singled mine off there. There's another good there's another good cell there. I'm going to just put that aside. I know I've given the frame a shake, and you shouldn't really do that if you're keeping the queen cell, in case you dislodge the queen. However, I've got a couple of little tiny mating newts. So it might be fun to stick one in there with, if I can get it off okay, with a couple of bees. A couple of cups here, but nothing in them. Ooh, couldn't have grown, but stick it on anyway, just in case. Oh, this video is getting a little bit long now. Does it say how long we've been on? 27 minutes. These bees are probably getting a bit annoyed as well. Just got my technique right with these. I haven't got a good technique with this hive tool. Here we go. So put it back in my pocket, I think. So a few more cells here. Nothing in them. And go back in. Down there for now. Yeah, some queen cups here with royal jelly in. Another one there, royal jelly in. Otherwise, a really nice frame of cat brood on there. Yeah, a little bit. A few on the bottom here. Just going to take them all down. Again, some emerging brood. Brood that's emerged here, capped down the edge. Nice sheet of cat brood in the middle. And it's been 7 days since I made the split. So I think there's still might be some larvae in there which they might attempt to make emergency queens from. But the top box is where I was expecting to see the queen cells, because that's where the queen was when I took her out. Yeah, and these were... They're just drawing this out now, there's nothing in those. Wow, I just can't, to be honest, I can't believe how many bees are still in here. After the amount that I took out, because I took out a good 4 or 5 frames. No, 3 or 4 frames, sorry. Okay, so now I've got so here, this is what we're looking at on this frame. Look at all those emergency cells. Still larvae in here. Not many. But this is where the queen was when I took her out. What I'm going to try and do is get right under that one. Put it there. I'm going to keep this one here. The others I'm taking down. They're not cats. Sorry for destroying all your hard work, guys, but unfortunately and wow, look, loads on the other side. The problem is I don't want to shake this frame now. Oh yeah, look, cell here, larvae in it, cell here, larvae in it. Tap one here. See if I can get underneath it. Yeah, larvae in that one. Larvae in that one. Larvae in that one. I feel bad, but you know, it's a big part of beekeeping, isn't it? I'm sure anyone watching this will understand. So that is one, as far as I know, one capped queen cell in here, which I'm going to put in the middle of the brood nest. Oh yeah, so here's another one. You know what? I'm going to try and take this one down as well. Take it out, sorry, without damaging it. No, wasn't successful. Definitely damaged that. Well, I've got my one good queen cell. It looked really good. It's even got like a little purpley tinge to it. Any experienced beekeepers, got a good sign. I think it means it's getting close to emerging, but if anyone's got any tips and advice on that. And then, yeah. You know, while I'm here, I'm going to try something. No, I think that'll do for today. I'm going to get everything put back together. No, actually, I'm going to try give it a go. No, I'm not set up. I was going to try and put some of those queen cells in here. Put a queen cell in there, shake some bees in there. But I think I'll wait for that. Try that when I'm a bit more organised. I'll try that another time. Bit more research needed for that. Okay, guys. So let's just going to get this hive put back together then. So, queen excluder on. Nice. Then I'll have to get myself another, Jesus, another crown board sorted. I think I've got one in the shed there. It's just so wet. In fact, I'm going to have a very quick look right now. Wow, some kind of huge caterpillar down there. Yeah, it seems just so much moisture in there, so I'm going to put a wooden one on, see if that helps at all. It's got some slight bit of ventilation there with the bee escapes. That plastic one just seems to be creating moisture in the hive. Well, okay guys, thanks very much if anyone's actually seen this. I may post it as a video later. No editing, because that's half the reason I'm doing it live. I don't have time for editing. But anyone who's watched, thank you so much. Any hints, tips you've got, please stick them in the comments. It's my first year as a beekeeper and I'm learning every day, and I'm making huge mistakes all the time. Before I go though, have a little look at this. See if I can, I'll have to take the glove off. An absolute monster of a caterpillar just right down by the hive. I don't know if you can see. Look at the size of this. What even is that? Okay. Okay guys, thanks everyone who's watched. Keep your hints and tips coming in the comments. Been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see you in the next video. If I can turn it off.